Hello, Aquarius. My name is Michelle. They call me Mish. Welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. I'm an intuitive tarot reader out of Las Vegas, Nevada. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much. Sorry, I've been gone for a couple of months. I own a spirit and liquor competition that just takes me out for 2 months, but I am back in full force, making tarot my full world once again, because I just need to. Spirit comes through and tells me when I have to read messages and do messages. The energy out there right now is just wild. I mean, between the 1010 portal and the 5 different planets going from retrograde to direct, and where the moon placements are, I know everyone's feeling highs and lows. I can tell. I can tell from my regular uh, clients that come in for tarot all the time. I mean, yesterday I had 14 emergency calls. When I get that, that's my unscientific pull of knowing that the energy out there with the planets is going crazy. So anyway, Aquarius, without further ado, I'm going to dive right into your reading. This is for October, but really, whenever you get these messages, that's when you're meant to see these messages. So don't let the October date bother you. When you stumble upon this, that's when you're meant to see it. If you get a chance, go down to the comment section and let me know what state, city, continent, country, wherever you're watching this. It just thrills me to no end to know that YouTube really gets these messages out across the world. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about the signs of tarot. This is no puffery tarot zone. I keep it raw, I keep it real. Not everybody likes to hear what I have to say, but I read exactly what's in the cards. Having said that, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Knock on wood, I'm thankful. I have thousands of people now watching this channel. So if it doesn't resonate with you, throw it away. Come back next week. Maybe a different message is meant for you. Or check your moon or your ascending sign or your Venus, or if you know where your Jupiter is. That's really where these messages hit. Okay, without further ado, Aquarius, I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to start off like I always do with the Wisdom of the Tree Oracle. It's telling me I got to cut it 3 more times. Sorry. For you, the energy right now for you, Aquarius, is the Indian being. The bottom line about this card is that it's deceptive. It has beautiful, fragrant, white flowers that deceive some of the animals and insects away from it. It has heart-shaped leaves. It also has beings. There's a lot going on with this particular tree. And I call this tree equivalent to the 7 of Cups in the world of tarot. Chaos and many options, and being pulled in many directions. And I'm getting a little bit more from the career side that maybe they're piling you up at your job, giving you way more responsibility, way beyond your pay grade, having you do more than what is necessary. But the cool thing is, you see the bird touching down on this? To me, I call that touchdown. That's being divinely guided. So if right now in your workspace, you're taking on more loads, if you have several people out on maternity leave and they're not replacing them and you're taking on everybody's work, if you have people calling in sick, if you have deadbeat employee colleagues because they're getting paid from the government and they're sitting at home, use this as a time to shine. That is what it's telling me. Take a deep breath, realize it's chaos, realize that you are overwhelmed, okay? But use it as your time to shine, because in the long run, actually in the short term, long run, that's going to pay off well for you. So that's your energy reading right now. I'm going to start off, I'm always using a bunch of decks, but right now for you, Aquarius, I feel like I need to use the Crystal Vision card. I'm going to take the bottom of the deck for your overall. 2 came out, and the top of the deck. Let's see what we got going on. 10 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords. The Hangman. 3 cards. I'm going to take 3 from the Rider-Waite. 8 of Swords. The Emperor. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse goes very much along the lines with lack of collaboration in the workplace, too much work, people stabbing each other's back in the workplace, people not doing what they need to do, people blaming you for not doing something when they didn't do their part and they broke the chain. Okay, so this goes along with those lines, but you know what? I see a lot of love in this here too. Okay, we're going to do your overall here, which is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Not happy in your love life right now, not happy in your family life, or things seem to be in discontent. And once again, I'm getting money. So I'm getting money now. It might be the root of the evil of why your household is not doing well right now. There could be lack of funds. Somebody could have gotten fired. Somebody could have gotten demoted. Somebody's pay could have been changed. Commissions are not coming in as quickly. They're making commissions quarterly instead of monthly. Somebody's insurance or health insurance or dental insurance was cut. I'm getting there's been some traumatic monetary issues, which is causing the root of the evil in your household and causing complete actual disbalance in the household. And my heart's going out for you. You're clamming up. Usually you're the one that's very outspoken. You're the one that's very pointed. You're the one that spells it like it is. In the workplace, everybody turns to you to be the leader, to be the one that knocks on the door of the boss and says, hey, we're not happy. What's going on? But for some reason, you are feeling a sense of clamming up. So that tells me more than one person in your household might be having financial difficulty, and you're just kind of staying in your own lane right now. This is very unlike you, Aquarius. You usually speak your mind, speak your thoughts. You're very well educated. You do your research. When you go in to present, you have all your ducks in a row. But for some reason, you're holding back on speaking right now. I don't know if it's because there's somebody intimidating you in the workplace, if somebody is threatening you in the workplace right now, which is kind of what I'm getting right now, because we also have the Emperor. Okay. Now, this could be a love relationship. You know, what's going on in your household could make the male dominated, which could be the female. We both possess female and male. Whoever is the dominating source in the household could be a little bit more dominating than typical. I'm okay to get this card in the upright. When I get this card in the reverse, that's a narcissistic asshole. I didn't get that. But what I got is the male person in your household, or if there is a male dominated person in your workplace, they're intimidating you. They're making you feel like you can't speak your mind and get something off your chest. So what I'm telling you to do right now, Aquarius, from the bottom of my heart, is if you don't feel comfortable and confident talking about it right now in the workplace or in your house, write it down. Start keeping a journal of everything that you need to speak about, because there will be a time when you are given the opportunity to speak your mind and you want to have all those notes fresh in your mind. Now we're diving right in to the Hangman. Third time I've gotten this card, 3 readings in the row. The Hangman. It's time to really sit back, take some time for yourself. The Hangman takes you out of the game. You take yourself out of the game because you want to see things from a completely different perspective, or you want to take a pause and reevaluate, analyze, and figure out what the hell you're doing. And I have a feeling it's the workplace, because you're feeling trapped in your workplace. They're giving you too much work, they're not valuing you, and they're not paying you enough money. And somebody is an asshole in the workplace on top of it, okay? But this is a self-imposed prison. You really can get out. Now, I know it's scary, pandemic, nobody got money. Some people got money, some people's companies fell flat, some of people's companies closed, some people's workplace disassembled. It's been a shit show of a year for 2 years. But I want you to know that this card to me has always been empowering, because she is surrounded by nothing but swords, which is intellect and communication. You're smart, Aquarius. Get yourself out into a new situation. Take the blindfold off. It's easier to say, I'm stuck here. I'll wait till the pandemic's over. At least I'm getting a paycheck, even if I'm getting less. If you are miserable, if somebody is mistreating you in the workplace or in your household, you really need to take the time to completely reevaluate yourself here. Because at the end of the day, right now, keeping it raw, and I'm keeping it super real, you're unhappy. The 10 of Cups needs to be this way. All 10 of your cups need to be fulfilled in the world of love and work and passion and excitement and relationships and friendships and fun. This tells me you haven't seen your favorite band perform live in over 2 years. You need to rejuvenate your excitement, your zest for life, your emotional capability. I'm going to take a couple more cards here. You do have a new beginning. Aces of Cups are typically a new beginning in love, but it can also be a new big passion. Maybe while you're weathering the storm in your day-to-day work life, where you get your paycheck, where you make your money, maybe it's time for you to really start looking at a hobby that makes you happy. You see this ginormous lotus growing out of the mud? You can grow something from nothing. I'm getting that somebody paints or draws or does ceramics. Start tapping into the arts again, Aquarius. Also, I'm hearing learn another language. Do something that makes you feel fulfilled from the inside out. Sometimes the workplace fulfills us from the outside in. We need a paycheck, but you can balance the scale by finding something that resonates with you. And I'm getting arts. I'm getting a lot of arts. Taking another card here. Four of Cups. You feel very taken for granted. You feel very taken for granted, whether or not it's in the household or it's in the workplace, you feel very taken for granted. But here's the amazing thing. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, you see that there's a big cup being handed to you, but you're worried about the three cups that are empty, the three flowers that are floating down the river, instead of the big flower that's being bloomed. Ace of Cups. I want you to go into your emails right now and your text messages and your WhatsApp. I'm getting a really deep feeling from the communication point that maybe somebody offered you a different job or to move to a different department, or somebody is offering you a side hustle or something that you can make money on the side. That's very enjoyment. Check your emails and check your voicemails, because I have a feeling you're missing something. But here's a whole new start and a whole new beginning of something that could be fulfilling. Tough read today, Aquarius, but you can get yourself out of this. You have the smart, the intellect, the education, and the know-how to get yourself out of this negative situation and into a positive. I wish you the best of luck. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're from. Hit that subscribe button. Namaste.